What is going on, fellas? And welcome back to the Director of Football Journeyman with me, FoggyPlays, on FM21. Today is the Europa League final. We're taking on Inter Milan, and we have a little bit of an injury crisis. It's fine. We have a squad, we have a team to play, so hopefully we won't miss the players that are out injured. I'll show you those in just a second. But if you do go on to enjoy the video, do make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It makes a huge difference to the channel, and it'll help us grow. And if we can grow, then more people will get to see the videos, and the more people get to see the videos, the bigger we grow. And it's a cycle. It's a cycle. Right, fellas, we're going to start on the dynamics page because we've had a little bit of issue recently. You might remember that Overton was upset about the lack of competition in defensive midfield. Well, he's no longer complaining about that. Now it's Belakotchap who's decided that that's a main issue for him. And out of nowhere, the unhappiness of the sale of Emiliano Buendia appeared. Don't know why. Overton was the one leading that charge, let's complain about something that we've already established is no longer a problem. Overton was upset about it. About 3 days later, decided he wasn't upset about it anymore. But now Sanyang is the one who's leading the charge of being upset for that. So, Nogueira also came to me and said he wants to leave. I told him that he's not going anywhere. Unless, of course, Borussia Dortmund decide to buy him and my director of football sells him. And then that would be very, very annoying. But we are taking on Inter Milan today, who finished... They ended fourth in their league. So Lazio and Roma finishing top. That is crazy. Actually, Lazio, to be fair, Lazio have won the league not too long ago. So that's interesting. Bayern Munich did sack the manager as well, just to let you know. Flick is gone. So actually, I haven't even had a look. I haven't had a look to see. Oh, Stuttgart have survived. But we are taking on Inter today, like I said in the intro. We have had somewhat injury concerns, and as you can see, no goalkeepers on the bench. I am one for always having a goalkeeper on the bench because I don't want to be caught out. Belakotchap, like I said, a little bit upset. Overton, no longer upset, but he is being chased by a whole horde of clubs. Lika sits on the bench even though he's injured. He is fit to play if needs be. So is Rob Clough. We have a couple of players on the bench that wouldn't normally be there, like Freiman, for example. Langerbin he's wanted by somebody. Sampoli. Yeah, you can tell he's not good enough to play for us. Rob Clough is sitting on the bench as well. Peterson, Dragovic sitting on the bench because we have so many injuries. Nemandi Collins, Sanyang, Matumbo, and Cervenka have all picked up injuries. Cervenka picked up his injury only a couple of days ago. And same with Matumbo. I think he picked up his injury like 3-4 days ago. 22 days ago. Cervenka picked his up during training on the 16th. So it means we're quite low on players because a lot of the players are unregistered. So like Ulrich, that's why I always register 3 goalkeepers, because originally Havani was not going to start in this game. It was going to be Cervenka, but Havani starts in goal. Mora and Coops as our wingbacks, Belakotchap and Al Salman in central defence, Hillenbrand, Kulikov and Karabek as our central midfield, Eigler, Muller and Overton starting up front. Arntonelli is the only recognised striker we have on the bench. Overton is actually starting. Okay, yeah, I should remember that because I said his name. But Eigler did win the Player of the Month, I think, or was the Player of the Week or something, after his hat-trick against Hoffenheim. So he's in a pretty happy place at the minute. Coops has been exceptional, so he's quite happy with himself as well. But we have said to the players not to worry about the game, that you don't play in a final every day, but not to get too overwhelmed by the whole situation. This is definitely the best team we could have put out there, though, so we're gonna have to hope that it's enough. Inter are starting with Strakorsa in goal, Skriniar starts. Lukaku's in the team. Barella's there as well. And I've heard a lot of people saying Barella not as good. I don't know how he's not come up as a main player in our save, so I can't imagine he's as good as some saves I've seen him be. He turns into an absolute weapon in some of them. Not so much in this one. Balakotchap gets quite lucky with the bounce after he hit it off. Was that Al Salman? Thankfully, no Inter player was there to take advantage of it, and Kulikov comes forward, gets it to Hillenbrand. Eigler. Frank Eigler. Get in. Puts us 1-up in the 13th minute. Hillenbrand heads it down to Kulikov, who gets it forward to Hillenbrand again. Eigler times perfect run and slots it past the keeper. We are, to be fair, playing 3 strikers against their 3 defenders, so in theory, our Mizzellas should be in a decent situation to get kind of wide, because I have them sitting wider, so they will kind of move into the channel. Although, to be fair, maybe Inter have set up perfectly to nullify us. Hadn't considered that. Interesting pass by Bard. Andrade's picked it up though. Gets the ball across. Locatelli. Quite fortunate that he didn't keep that one down. Glenn Coops takes a throw. Gets it to Overton. Back to Coops. Gets across. And Hillenbrand didn't quite get enough on that. Strakosa has a relatively comfortable time getting it down. And Lukaku's on the break. Mora says, not today. At some point, I would like to get Neguera on, but I'm not going to bring him on if we're losing or if it looks like it could be close. Overton, one of his player preferred moves is to pass rather than attempting to score. Didn't look like he did it there. Strakosa just gets there before Al Salman. The keeper's been playing really rather well for them. He's definitely kept them in this game. Havani manages to get a hand to that. I'm slightly weary that Havani could pick up an injury at some point in this game, and then we'd be screwed because we literally have no keepers on the bench. And I did forego the grayed out goalkeeper because I prefer to have one of my random players from the players on the pitch, or just one of my substitutes, pop them in goal and hope for the best. Because I think they'd still be better than the grade out goalkeeper that we were offered. Because he was not very good. So we're going to point the finger at Overton and Balakotchap, and it's not really done anything for Balakotchap. Is there anyone else I want to have a word with? Not really. We leave it as it is for right now. We have 12 players to go out and, pointed the finger at them and said, born winners. Again. I believe in them. I'm going to give him a bit of encouragement. Frustrated Hillenbrand. But it's fine. It's fine. We'll stay on top of this. Andrade gets it to Sowry. Salman. Interesting read of the game there with the sliding tackle to stop the ball long before the ball. He knew exactly what was going on. Muller gets it forward to Eigler. Oh, he's ridden the challenge. Eigler gets across and then had Overton standing not completely free, but more free than he was getting his shot away. That's poor decision making on his part, I would say, but it's fine. Overton has been poor in this game, so I'm going to bring on Arntinelli, see what he can do. See if he can do something in this game. Do you want to make any more? Al Salman's not playing that well, so I think we bring on Muniz. Just hope that we can kind of batten down the hatches, potentially get another goal, make me feel a little more comfortable. Mora gets the ball forward. Strakosa punches it clear, and Kulikov hits the woodwork, and now Inter on the break. But Coops says not today. 5 minutes before the end, I'm going to make our final change. Muller's having a bit of a poor game, so I might just swap him. We'll just go complete forwards. All complete forwards. Why not? Actually, just Antonelli, you can be an advanced forward. You're just getting worse every day. You literally are getting worse every day, aren't you? Yeah. He's not. He did decently well for us last season. Moore is going to come off for Nogueira, and that will be our final substitution. I'm not going to bring on any of the players that came from the under-19s or the B team. They are purely just for looking at. They're just like, hey, look at the guys we have. Whoa, what a hot mess. Coops comes away with that ball somehow. Coops whips it across. It's cleared. Nogueira gets there before Lukaku. Is that Antonelli? Oh, imagine if he scored that. The first goal of the season he scores for us. I'm not sure if that was Lukaku or Andrade, but fine. Belakacup's header gets pushed over the bar by the keeper, but we've won. We've won the Europa League. Get in. I would sing the We Are Champion song, but it'll probably get copywritten, and I don't want this video being stolen away from me because we've won the Europa League. Get in there, my son. Woo! Europa League winners. We won the Euro Cup 2 or the Euro Conference League, depending on what you want to call it. We won that last season. This season, it was won by previous winners, Borussia Mönchengladbach. Vanny does cheeky little cartwheel. And there I am, wandering around on the pitch. Just clapping at the players. Just, good job, lads. Well done. Fantastic. I'll probably say it in German, to be fair. Enjoy these moments. You deserve it. That was decent. That's a nice way for Antonelli to leave the club, seeing as how he is leaving in July. We're in May now. But we've been given 7.76 million for winning the cup. We paid out. Oh, we haven't gotten there yet. Mandy Collins no longer unhappy. So who gets medals? Muller played 13 games. Havani played 12. Who played the least amount of games? So Cervenka and Langerbein both played one game and got a medal. Basler came off the bench twice and he gets a medal. So Sam Illing and Palacios both get medals as well. Congratulations, lads. You know, you deserve it, I suppose. Karabek played a lot of games in the Europa League, but I think he played some of those for Sparta as well. Noguerin, I promised we'd win a cup. No longer wants to leave because we've won the Europa League. Having witnessed standing happy with their manager's success, Campaign Buendia revealed the club's his pleasure at the season. Fantastic, blah blah blah. Handled pressure so well. We weren't expected to win it though, so I'm wondering. I've not made it on the favourite personnel list yet. The board are quite happy, as you would expect. You know, we weren't expected to get here. We've been given 4.46 million in TV revenue. We've been given 3.77 million for our 10-year coefficient, and we paid out nearly 15 million to the staff and backroom staff. Fantastic. Biggest overachievers, get in. Biggest underachievers were Liverpool, knocked out in the second knockout round by Real Sociedad, who had a poor season this year. But we've had to pay Tapsoba 197,000. We've had to pay Borussia Mönchengladbach 2.71 million for Mamem Sanyang. Mora for 1.5 million. Wolfsburg. And Illing, we had to pay Everton nearly 500,000 because we won the cup, even though Illing wasn't there to play it. He's off playing at West Ham now. Kind of curious. I haven't checked to see who he's been getting on. And yeah, it's just the Kazakh player. Dude, I never play anymore. Who got dropped. We have 82 million in the bank. We have, as you can see, profit for this month alone is pretty much our entire balance, which is fantastic. That's beautiful. So in the next episode, we're going to come back and we're going to look at the end of season review, and I will bring you So I'll bring you the end of season review, and then we look at the transfers that we put together going into our first season with Bayer Leverkusen in the Champions League. It should be an interesting one. We have a lot of players that are being chased by other clubs, so I'm hoping we can keep a hold of most of them. Completely depends on what happens in our transfer window, though. Might bring in some absolute banger players, and then some of the players at the club currently might be looked to move on anyway. All of that being said, though, if you have enjoyed this episode and you've enjoyed watching us absolutely demolish Inter Milan in a Europa League final, we didn't demolish them though, did we? Did we? We did. We absolutely we smashed them. We should have scored more goals. We're not a possession-based team, so it's fine. We had 24 shots, 12 on target. But if you did enjoy watching us win the Europa League, do make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It makes all the difference if you interact with the channel and the video. Thank you very much for watching, fellas, and I will see you in the next one.